Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. Today is very exciting and we're doing Beauty Pie skincare, and right now we're going to focus on moisturizers and eye creams, which is one of my favorite categories that Beauty Pie offers in their skincare line. So if that sounds good to you, I hope you'll stick around, hang out, keep watching, and let's dive into some products. All right, I contemplated making you sit through my housekeeping and disclaimers 3 times. Alas, I will not do that to you. If you are interested in those, or you have questions about how I feel about Beauty Pie, how long I've been a member, what my skin type is like, the fact that I'm not a chemist or a doctor, go check out the first video, which is serums. In the meantime, I'm going to dive right into moisturizers. I will cover again that we are going to be talking about the product, the price, whether it has fragrance or not, the claims on the website, the ingredient callouts on the website, and then my interpretation of those ingredients. Beauty Pie is a company that offers really cool ingredients that you don't commonly see across other brands in the US. They're bringing a lot of Asian and European ingredients into the US, which I think is very cool. However, they don't have a lot of educational content on their website or otherwise. So I want to dive into that a little bit more. I'm not an expert, I am a Googler, and I like to look at medical and scientific journals to the best of my ability. My pronunciation will be off, and I think that's it. Also, it is now 83 degrees in my office, and it is 103 degrees outside. So if I sweat myself to death in the middle of this, that is why. Let's go ahead, jump right in. I'm going to talk about moisturizers first, and there is no particular order because I would recommend all of these moisturizers that I'm about to talk about, with the exception of one being like okay rather than absolutely great. So the first one is the Super Healthy Skin Daily Moisture Lotion with Youth Peptides and Physalis Extract, and it is in a nice squeezy tube packaging. You get 2.5 fluid ounces and you have to pay 15.5, so $15.50 for 2.5 ounces, which, like, let's do it. I just got the Belief moisturizer, which is my absolute favorite, the moisturizing balm, on sale during Prime Day, and their squeezy tube that is the same size, and it was 2 of those for $51. So this is still a better deal, and that's why I love the moisturizers from Beauty Pie. This is where I see major savings in my routine, because these 2 moisturizers that I'll get into individually completely replace Aqua Balm and True Cream Moisturizing Balm for me, although I do have a very weak spot in my heart for the Belief Moisturizing Balm. We'll leave it there. Getting into this, I also want to call out, I didn't mention this in the serums, but the packaging that these products come in is absolutely gorgeous, and I wanted to mention it is a very thick, kind of almost cardboard paper component, but it is printed on FSC certified board using vegetable-based inks and water-based coatings, and is fully recyclable. So they are trying to be somewhat more sustainable. Some of their packaging could be better, but they're at least making the effort. No one has to be perfect. We all just have to try, you know? Getting into this though, this is my second tube of this. I have finished one up and I talked about it in my empties. It looks like just a traditional lotion, but it goes into the skin pretty easy. And it feels very moisturizing on contact. It does that Beauty Pie thing where it feels like water going on, but it locks it in and feels great. And their claims on this is that it brightens, smooths, and nourishes, hydrates, and softens, anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, and energy boosting, and it helps enhance microcirculation and is fragrance free. So no fragrance in this, which I absolutely love. Their ingredient callouts are pentavitin, which is instant and deep hydration by creating a moisture reservoir that lasts 72 hours post-application. They also call out antioxidant plant and calendula flower extracts to calm and soothe, shea butter to nourish, soften, and smooth and support dry skin, water Daphne stem cell extract to boost radiance, protect, and maintain healthy looking skin, and then anti-aging peptides to help support a youthful looking skin. So I also want to call an ingredient that I called out in the serums, which is Potentilla Mayabe callus extract, which is rare and is a moisturizing ingredient. And they also have the Anti-Glycation topical solution that they mention. And I wanted to talk about that because it helps prevent or reverse skin damage caused by releasing the sugar molecules bond with protein, allowing the cell to return to its natural shape and state. So almost like replumping the cell. And then they also have an ingredient in here that is cut leaf ground cherry and Indian gooseberry, and that is the extract that has a potent calming effect on the skin as well as offering antioxidant benefits. I mentioned calendula, excuse me, itch, and the peptides. For a little over $15, a peptide moisturizer, absolutely, like, we all know that those peptide moisturizers can get up into the 70s, into the hundreds. I'm talking about eColor Science or Color eScience, Drunk Elephant. Someone else just came out with one that was like $50. So this really packs a punch, and it's 2.5 fluid ounces. This lasted me quite a while, and I absolutely love it. The only caveat that I will give for this is that there's also squalane. They need to call that out. My skin loves squalane. But this will pill with makeup and sunscreen on top. Even if I put a full face on, I can rub my forehead like this and like pilled makeup and skincare comes off. So be wary of that. You might not have the same issue, but I would without a doubt recommend this to absolutely anyone. It is moisturizing enough for me, someone who's looking for a high level of moisture at the end of the day, to use as a nighttime serum, but it is not heavy feeling to the point where I think people with oilier skin would hate it. I can't recommend this enough. I absolutely love it. That really sold me on that I don't need to always purchase full sizes of the Belief. The next on the list is in my top 3 products of all of Beauty Pie. So you know I love that scrub from the body care video. This is so important. If you are for sure getting a membership, add this to your cart immediately. It is the Happy Face Extreme Relief Cica Moisture Cream. And this, I believe, is also 2.5 fluid ounces and $15. It has gone up since I purchased it, but this is my 3rd tube of this. That's how much I love it. The claims are that it's instantly soothing, hydrating, and smoothing with optimal calming properties for sensitive and dry skin types, and I 100% agree. I just wish it would be so nice. I almost prefer the twist cap that's bigger on this one than these little ones. It's similar to the hand creams, or give me a flip cap, you know, but I appreciate a squeezy tube for moisturizer. I'm not a big fan of sticking my fingers in a pot, but this you can see is much more gel-like than the last moisturizer, and it reminds me of Aqua Bomb. So if that last one replaces True Cream Moisturizing Balm at night, this would suffice for Aqua Bomb in the morning. If you're a fan of that one, very glowy, again, very hydrating on contact, and it remains hydrating and locked in. However, it is much lighter weight than the Super Healthy Skin Moisturizing Lotion. But I love this. I have used this as a serum on nights where I need like extra help with my face, and then I've also used it as just a moisturizer night and morning. I just love this. They call out Cernerus palmatopinnatividis leaf stem extract. Woo! Japanese grass with powerful skin soothing and anti-inflammatory properties. Madagascar extract, which is Centella asiatica, which is Cica, which you know I absolutely love. It is a powerful skin calming agent. And then they have Biomedic Ceramide Gel Matrix, which supports the skin barrier function. Betaine, which is derived from sugar beets and can temporarily decrease the visible depth of wrinkles, giving skin a much smoother appearance. And then hyaluronic acid. There's also squalane in this. Again, my skin loves squalane. They also have 3 different ingredients that have the Madagascar asiatica. So you're getting 3 different forms of it in here. I can't say enough. Happy Face is an apt name. It's going to make your face happy. The price point that it's at, you can't beat it. I absolutely, without a doubt, would recommend these. See, this is where we're turning a page from the serums. I love their moisturizers. They do moisturizers so well. The next 2 we'll get into, I'll do a high level overview. However, I don't love them as much as those 2. If you had to pick 2, those, if you had to pick one, Happy Face, hands down. The next one is the Beauty Pie Triple Hyaluronic Acid Deep Moisture Miracle Cream with Plumping, Ideal Lift, and Exopolysaccharides. And this you get 1.69 fluid ounces, and it is $19. So Not as much bang for your buck, and it is also in a jar, which is not my favorite, but this one is beautiful. I love their packaging. Glass on the bottom, plastic on top. I will say, as much as I don't love that this is in a tub, it is a very liquidy, whipped gel cream almost. And how I've been using this is I'll tap it out on my hand this way. I'm getting very low, so I'm actually going to reach in today. It's going to be my empties, but you can see it is much more liquidy than, it's almost like a hybrid between those first two. It's kind of a lotion, but it also has this gel-like quality to it, and it is really moisturizing on contact with water. However, after it dries down, it does not feel as moisturizing to me as either one of those, and for that reason, it just wasn't my favorite. I'm also not a huge hyaluronic acid fan. My skin doesn't hate it, but it doesn't seem so much better from it. And they have no claims listed, but they call out the triple hyaluronic acid elixir. They also call out Ideal Lift, which is gravity fighting super peptide, C-Fill, which is a marine polysaccharide with visible skin redensifying, and then they call out Potentilla Mabi callus extract. Finally. So that's so interesting because it is moisturizing and rare, and that is in two other products that they did not call out. Excuse me? And you know I love anything with C ingredients, and it's plankton extract in here that is the C ingredient. And they also have squalane as well. It is nice. You'll see it's getting a little bit more satin matte. It's just not heavy enough. I have layered this and I have worked my way through it, but I would not repurchase this. But if you're someone who needs something much lighter than the Super Healthy Skin Moisture Lotion, go with the triple hyaluronic acid. It is nice. It is more pricey though. Honestly, if I needed something lighter weight, I would go with Happy Face over this. But if your skin loves hyaluronic acid, it is nice. It's not like a bad product. It's just not my favorite compared to those first two. The last moisturizer is the Super Healthy Skin Ultimate Anti-Aging Cream, visibly lifting, firming, plumping with plant bioactives and hyaluronic acid. You get 1.69 fluid ounces and it is $22. Even more pricier than the ones that we talked about before. This one is new to me from June. I got it in a set, so I have not used this on my face yet because quite frankly, I'm afraid it is fragranced. It does stick around. I had just applied some to my hand a few minutes ago and I can still smell the fragrance. It's almost like a Clinique Be Happy or Happy, whatever that fragrance was. But to me, it's almost in between the triple hyaluronic acid cream and the soothing, what is this? Daily Moisture Lotion. Comes in a nice glass jar. Again, like the packaging, I don't love that it's a jar, but this also looks like one that you could easily dump out, maybe? No, so this one is much thicker, so you'll see the peak. Give you a nice bounce. And it feels similar to the triple hyaluronic acid cream, but you can tell it's much heavier and it feels much more moisturizing. So if you like that texture, but you want something a little heavier, this might be a good option. Again, it is fragranced. It has a lot of really cool ingredients. I won't belabor it, but it has rice powder, oat kernel extract. We've got asparagus. We've got some flower extracts, including alpine rose, which is scientifically proven to be very helpful in a lot of different ways. And there's more studies coming for that. I can link an article down below. Then there's also a really cool deep sea ingredient that is Alteromonas. But due to its polysaccharide structure, it has water binding properties for skin and is a good soothing ingredient. There's also preliminary information indicating that the ingredient contributes to repairing skin surface. So it does sound like this is going to plump, soothe, and help just overall make the skin look nicer. And I do look very dewy and beautiful. I want to try that. The fragrance freaks me out. I will keep you all posted. I do plan on doing a beauty pie follow-up video because there are a couple new products that have come out that I do want to try. But for now, that wraps my moisturizer discussion. Let's jump into eye creams. Okay, the first one I'll go through is the kind of lesser favorite of the two. However, I both of these I really like and would recommend. That first one is going to be the Beauty Pie Super Retinol Anti-Wrinkle Eye Cream with encapsulated retinol and hyaluronic acid, and it comes in at 0.5 fluid ounces for $15. I mean, a retinol eye cream for $15. I was potentially looking at buying one that was like $70, so this is so much better. It has a few claims. It's an active anti-aging eye cream suitable for all but very sensitive skin types. So I will say they use that encapsulated retinol because it is much more gentle. Do your research on retinol. Decide if that's what you think is right. But it is a slow release retinol microcapsule, and it is just supposed to be more gentle. For ingredient callouts, they also say Phycocell Vita, which is stem cells that help support skin strength, Allosteris Youth Boost, a natural age fighting complex that helps improve firmness, decrease visible wrinkles, and enhance clarity, Alpha Glucosyl Hesperidin, a bioflavonoid with antioxidant properties that helps improve appearance of dark circles, hyaluronic acid, a moisture magnet for hydrating skin. Please don't go into this thinking that if you have dark circles like I do, that we have talked about, that something like this is going to take it away. You might lessen the appearance by kind of like cell turnover and maybe plumping the skin up there, but mine are hereditary. They're not going anywhere. A cream is not going to make them go away. However, there's some pretty cool ingredients in this. That Phycocell Vita is actually from the prickly pear cactus, and I pulled this from a website whose stem is bountiful source of antioxidant compounds known as polyphenols, which many are excellent at visibly reducing signs of sensitized skin, so a good soother. They also have soybean in here, oil and seed extract, which is soothing, retinol, sodium hyaluronate. It's a nice little retinol eye cream. I haven't been using this enough to say like I don't have any lines, but it's more a preventative thing for me, and I need to use and use and use to be able to give you that information. But this is what it looks like. It is just like a lotion, but a little bit more gel-like. It goes into the skin very thick and feels very, very occlusive, almost like the Belief eye balm, if you've ever used that. I love it. I have never had irritation from it. I can use it multiple nights in a row and it does not irritate my skin. I really like it. If anything, it moisturizes. And what else could we ask for an eye cream? I do like that it's a retinol that has been tested for the eye area. That's important to me. Most of the time an eye cream is an eye cream, but you feel me. The next is the one and only, and okay, if this is in my top 3, that is sugar scrub, or not sugar scrub, the body scrub. This is also in the top 3. No specific order. I love them all equally. They are all my children, but this is their Elastic Boost Eye Moisture Serum with puffiness reducing roller balls. First of all, I love the packaging. It's genius. You twist it up and you can always see how much is left in the product, which I really appreciate. And this one is 0.3 fluid ounces for $12, which I do 1 click per eye, and this thing lasted me, like I used it every day, lasted me forever. So I really appreciate that. It has 10% pure ceramide capsules, which you can see in the tube, supporting the skin natural barrier, increase hydration and elasticity while helping trap moisture under the skin. NMF plus disaccharides combine 7 sugar-based moisturizing molecules, which biomedically mirror those found in the skin's natural moisturizing factor, NMF. Deep water brown algae, rich in minerals and omega-3, 6, and 9. Powerfully moisturizing and helps improve skin tone, texture, firmness, and elasticity. It also has glycerin and aloe and squalane, which you know we love. Can't say enough good things. I love all the ingredients in it. It is hydrating. It is just a nice gel. Can't believe I'm wasting any for this. The others I'm okay, but this hurts. So you can see a little bit there. Comes up on these beautiful roller balls that absolutely feel great, especially if you have allergies. I go on at length in multiple videos about this, but once you get it on the skin, it just looks like a nice gel. This is definitely more of a serum, but it will hydrate them enough. I don't always top this with a cream. In the winter, I probably would top this with a cream, or if my eyes are like really going through the gigs, I will, but it's just beautiful. Nice and dewy. I didn't have anything here before. I'm running out of space, okay? But I love this. I would highly recommend this. This, and the body polish. Those are my very top favorites. If I could go into more, it would be the Super Healthy Skin Moisture Lotion. If you want a retinol eye cream, I would recommend this. The triple hyaluronic acid cream is okay. If you need something lighter, absolutely. And then I will keep you informed on the Super Healthy Skin Anti-Aging Moisture Cream. We'll see how I get on with the fragrance in that. So far, Beauty Pie fragrance has not been kind to my skin. However, that will wrap up moisturizers. I hope that you enjoyed this. My throat is starting to hurt from talking so much, and the journey that we have taken to get to filming this today has been interesting. We dropped a degree outside, so hopefully it's cooling off. I am going to take a quick break, grab something to eat, and then we might reconvene in the next video for cleansers and masks. So I hope that you'll hang out with me then, watch that video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.